Hi, can you please introduce yourself first?
Yes, thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. So, hi, I am Sikhar Tiwari, currently a final year computer science engineering student at IIT Lucknow, and my current aggregate is 8.5. And I have worked as an intern in Now or Never as a full stack developer, where I have implemented a device problem solving ladder, and I have worked upon ReactJs in the front end and Java Spring Boot in the back end there. And I have worked in the MERN stack technology where I have developed a fully operational e-commerce dashboard website. I have also developed my portfolio website, and I am quite good at programming also. So I have been continuously participating in the contests like Code Forces at Coder contest, and they are also quite good rating. I I have, and I basically enjoy learning new technologies. And in my hobbies, I like to visit holy places, and I love to play chess also. So that's all about.
So that you have mentioned that you like to learn about new technology. So what's the new technology that you have learned? What is the last new technology that you have learned?
Yes, so like in our projects also, like if we were not familiar with these AI/ML technologies. So in our final year project, which is about the predictive modeling, so there we have implemented these AI/ML technologies like SVM and random forest algorithms we have implemented in our project so that we can go on with it.
Okay. So can you please tell me what is the full form of
M stands for MongoDB, which is a NoSQL database, and E stands for ExpressJs, which is a framework built on the top of React, and R stands for ReactJs, which is a front-end library, and N stands for the NodeJs, which is a runtime environment for running JavaScript.
okay. So what is the need of
What is the use of ExpressJs?
yeah.
Yes, so basically, for ma- exclusive functionalities that it provides, like routing features, and with the features like connecting to the server. So they are actually the piece of code, the lines of code that we have to write is reduced, and the functionality we are getting, like it is very much matching with the like C++. There is STL, so it is very much matching in terms of that thing, like providing functionalities in a less piece of code.
So you said that you worked on so many projects as a monostack developer. Which project that aligns with your goals so much?
Like my this e-commerce dashboard, which I did. It's a month stack project where different APIs I had created. Like firstly I mean
Behind that, like at the
yes, so that is e-commerce. Yes, so basically so basically I was learning with the technology. So I wanted to some hands-on experience on these technologies. So I wanted to create a fully operational my own website. So that's why I have created that website.
cool. So do you have added any new functionality to it, or you just feel like copied, or like not in a copied manner? You just did all the things that is already available.
Yes, so basically if I go with my knowledge, so I added in my terms all the new functionalities, but you know that all we will get words somewhere or this
No.
unfold.
Yeah. So moving to the so you have already you must have used some version control system to manage your app. Okay. So which version control system you have used below?
It's so like this Git.
It's a the people cannot it delete. So can you please tell me why you have used Git? So Raman,
So basically, I was not very much familiar with these things. So my friend actually he told me about using Git. So I just learned it. I had not gone deep in these things.
so, so you uploaded your project and Git as it's using Git, but you not about it.
Yes, I am familiar with it, but not that much that why I selected it. Just I went with the flow. So basically, when you are working at some project, so you you know you need to do some updation. So basically, it provides with the functionalities like you can manage different versions of your project, and after you are means done with something, then you can commit.
Okay. So which programming language do you use?
Yes, so in my coding, like competitive programming thing, I am using C++, and in this JavaScript also.
With C and C++.
Is so C++ is some additional functionalities are provided in C++ in comparison to C language, like memory management thing that is added in C++, some keywords like delete and free. So these different in these both languages. Some more things.
And one most important thing is that C++ follow object oriented.
Course, Nescape. Actually, C++ is a oops. That's the main feature.
Is C object?
No, C is not open.
Why?
I can set proceed.
Yeah, fine. So do you have knowledge in object oriented programming?
Yes, I'm familiar.
So what is a class? When we come
Yes, so basically class is a blueprint which on which we can define some objects.
for okay. So what is object?
Yes, so object refers to some real world entity also which has some characteristics and some functions that we can implement it in.
Okay, so suppose we have created a class. We
Mhm.
and we have not created any object yet. So does it occupy any space now?
Okay, you have created class, but you have not created any objects. So
Yeah.
you have not. I am not correctly able to recall it, but I
Okay.
am not.
So you have just said that class is a blueprint. If it is a
Class.
blueprint, then it should not be
Huh.
yeah, create any memory without creating objects. Once we create any object, then it will be assigned a memory.
Assigned to.
So can you please tell me what are the four pillars of object-oriented programming?
Yes, so the four pillars of object-oriented programming refers is encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction, and polymorph.
So what is polymorph?
Yes, so polymorphism refers to in general terms like having many forms. Like the polymorphism, the term it represents many forms. And in programming, there are two types of polymorphism, like compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism.
What is compile time poly?
So compile time polymorphism that is also known as a function overloading. So it happens, basically it is defined whether which function is to be called is decided at compile time or runtime. On that basis, we define this compile time polymorphism or runtime bursts. So compile time polymorphism is defined that if the function is, which function is to be called is decided at the compile time, then it is a compile time polymorphism. Like in this, we, differ in the arguments that we are passing to the function, and we name, like 2-3 functions we have named as a same name, like add function. We have named and we have passed 2 arguments. In that same add function, they have passed 3 arguments, some others. So which function is to be called will be in.
Okay, so what is runtime polymorphism? I will build it.
So runtime polymorphism is defined as function overriding also. So it is achieved where, derived class is made and we call some function that has same name in base class as well as in derived class. So which function is to be called, the function is concluded. So in that time, if the base class function is called, that is, referred as function over.
So can you please tell me what is abstraction?
Yes. So abstraction as far as the abstraction refers to, hiding the implementation details and showing, important parts to the program about the.
Please give one example and then.
So in general terms, example like, basically we give examples of car, like we know how to operate it, but inside working, if you don't know, that is also fine. Like about the working of engine or brake system.
What is DBMS? Is seven.
Yes. So what is DBMS? So DBMS refers to database management system. There, we are provided with some softwares to manage our database efficiently, like, doing some updation, creation, or, fetching some data from the database. So that is the whole system provided by DBMS.
Fuck. So in DBMS, how many tabs of the languages are?
So basically, there are 4 types of languages in DBMS, like DML. No, firstly DDL, like data definition language, and then DML, that is data manipulation language, and transaction control language, that is TCL, and one more is here.
Yeah. So the next question is, what is the normalization?
What is normalization? Yes, so normalization basically refers to, reducing the redundancy of data. Like there is many times the case when we are dealing with a large number of data set, then many of the times much entries are, repeated in the database, like the row level duplicacy or, format level duplicacy is there. So for removing that, we generally tend to divide our, whole database into number of tables. So that process refers to normalization.
Is for sure layers.
What is cursor? Sorry, yeah, Hari.
So do you know what is the difference between SQL and YS?
SQL and MySQL.
I guess SQL is going.
So SQL basically referred as structured query language, which provides, functionalities of this, create different commands. It create, provides us to interact with the database, like create, alter, truncate, delete. These commands are provided in SQL language. And MySQL is, a application that we use to, do the task.
what is acid property reverse?
So acid property in DBMS that refers to ECID, that is atomicity. Like either all the instructions must be executed or none of the instructions must be executed. Basically, these properties are there to ensure the consistency in the database. Like data is not inconsistent. No, these properties are basically for this thing to avoid the inconsistency in the database. So C refers to consistency actually. So consistency refers, maintaining the referential integrities. Like for this, we implement mainly this foreign key concept we implement. And I refers to isolation. That means in database, maybe there are many more operations are going on. So no two operations conflict with each other. They are not getting in others space. So they are executing as if only they are executing. So this refers to isolation. And D refers to the durability of the database, like in case of some power failure. So the database is always, in consistency, like some executions, some part of program was executed and we lost our power. So after the system reboots, so it must be reverted back to the initial checkpoint, last checkpoint. So,
Sir, you have just said that in the state. Yes, I speak of technically we have to our
yes, Java is a object-oriented programming language, but I don't think Java is capable. It's not.
JavaScript is not configured.
Java is, but JavaScript I was. So I missed it. I am not exactly. I'm not knowing, but I am guessing that it is not a OOPS language. But Java is definitely a.
It is fine. JavaScript is a complicated property language because there is a concept of classes and object in JavaScript.
Class composition.
JavaScript is also a query language. Problem.
Sorry.
So can you please tell me what is primitive data types and non-primitive data types?
You saw. Basically, primitive data types are data types defined previously by the programmers that are inbuilt provided to us, and non-primitive data types we can define one over ourselves and basically go on with it.
Okay. So what is the difference between that data types?
Yes, so where written on so cons is basically defined with the const keyword, that is const, and if we define some variable as a const, then we cannot change its value within whole program. It will be fixed. And with where and let, these values can be changed, but I am confused a little bit. But one of them, provides us with the, functionality of hoisting. So hoisting refers like in one of this where or let, if we define the variable at last of the program also, we can, we can call it somewhere between also, in between also. But basically it is, considered that we must define all the variables in the start of the program. But JavaScript provides us with the functionality of hoisting. So if we declare the variable at last of full program also, then with the process of hoisting, it automatically goes at the top and we can access the wing.
Okay, what is DOM?
Yes, so DOM refers to document object model. So it it basically divides the HTML code into this tree structure, tree kind of structure.
Okay. Where is the fruit ball now?
Yes, so DOM stands for document object model.
Or do you know
Here, what is arrow function is? So arrow function is basically a fancy type writing of this normal function.
my admins?
Yes, so arrow function.
Just than
So you are asking about the syntax of arrow function.
now this out one part dog. I was thinking you could should be you are no.
So operator like familiar with like simple arrow kind of thing, and we pass it to arguments. Then we get like
What is our synchronous function in previous one in Javascript? What is
system. Yes, so basically the synchronous asynchronous senses. Like synchronous thing is basically when some B process is dependent on the finishing of A problem. Like whenever this A thing will be executed, after that only this B will be executed. So this is a synchronous type of thing. But in JavaScript, there are many asynchronous things like we are using JavaScript, so something in between we are sometimes accessing the database. So that takes some time to return the data. So in between, what asynchronous function did, it goes on with the other lines of code and executes them. And whenever that data is reverted back to us, then we go on with the thing of that data. So asynchronous functions basically do not depend upon other tasks and also do not stop the flow of the program.
find with JavaScript without any question? Ask me read.
So are we done with the interview also? It's so. Thank you, sir, for on.